Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode here on True Confessions, Naija. This is Uncle Ori, and the story about here comes from a message I received from one of our sisters. And the message reads like this. Good morning, Uncle Ori. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm here not as a storyteller, but as a broken mother. I'm here as someone who's seen the darkness of human side. I want you to listen to me because this is not a story. This is my life, and it's a life I wish I could rewind. I'm writing these words with tears in my eyes, my hands trembling because every sentence brings back memories I've been trying to bury. But I know I have to speak. Maybe someone listening to me right now will protect their child in time. Maybe my pain will save a life. My name is not important. What matters is that I'm a mother, a single mother, and I live in Kenya. Life in Nairobi is tough, and I work long hours to provide for my daughter, my beautiful little girl who was only 3 years old at the time this happened. Her name was Aisha. She had the brightest eyes I've ever seen, the kind of eyes that seem to see through you, and her smile could melt even the coldest heart. She loved to sing to herself while playing with her doll. She loved chasing chickens in my village, and she would always run to me screaming, "Mama," every time I visited from the city. Because of work, I couldn't keep her with me in Nairobi. I left her in the care of my mother in our village. My mother is a strong woman. Everyone respects her. She raised me alone after my father died, and she did it with love and discipline. I trusted her with my life and with my daughters. It was an ordinary Sunday afternoon in the village. Most people were in the fields farming. My mom's close friend, someone who I'd known for years, was seen by a neighbor carrying my daughter on her back. At first, nobody thought anything wrong. In the village, it's normal to see a neighbor carry a child. But hours later, my mom came home from the fields, and Aisha was nowhere to be found. They searched the compound, the neighbors' houses, the road leading to the stream. Nothing. That's when my phone rang. I still remember the way my mother's voice cracked. "She's gone. Your daughter is gone." My heart dropped. I didn't even finish listening. I just grabbed my bag, locked my small room in Nairobi, and caught the first bus home. The journey felt like it took years. I kept looking out the window, praying silently. "God, please, let her be safe, please." When I arrived, villagers were already searching in the forest with torches. I joined them, shouting her name into the darkness. Every sound made me turn. Every rustle in the bushes made me run, but there was nothing. The next day, we found her little shoes and her small dress. They were dirty, torn, and she wasn't in them. My knees gave out. I screamed until my voice broke. The pain that ripped through my head that day, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. The neighbor who saw my mom's friend carrying Aisha swore she was the last person seen with her. But strangely, from that day, this woman never came to my mother's house again. She avoided us completely. Yet, whenever she got drunk, which was often, she would shout in the streets, "Come and take your child, come and take your child." She would laugh and mock my mother for being careless. Sometimes she would stop right in front of our gate and yell until her voice went hoarse. Imagine losing your only child and the person suspected of taking her walks past your home, taunting you. I couldn't walk. I cried myself to sleep every night. My heart was heavy with questions. Was my daughter alive? Was she suffering? Was she cold? Hungry? Was she calling for me? One day, she started shouting again. That was it. I had enough. My brothers had enough. Even the entire village had enough. People were scared. Nobody felt safe anymore. We confronted her. We didn't go quietly. A crowd followed us to our house. I'll be honest, at first I just wanted answers. I wanted her to tell me where my daughter was. I wasn't thinking about revenge. I just wanted to bring my baby home. But as soon as she saw us, she became aggressive. She picked up stones, trying to hit us. She cursed at us, but we were too many and we overpowered her. I stood there, shaking. The crowd was furious. People shouted, demanding the truth. Someone wanted to kill her right there. I tried to calm them down, but my voice was nothing compared to the roar of the mob. Finally, under the pressure, she broke. She screamed, "Yes, someone sent me. I was told to find a child, a perfect child for rituals." My legs went weak. I dropped to the ground. My chest burned as tears poured down my face. My daughter, my little Aisha, had been killed for money. I don't know what happened to me in that moment. Rage took over. Pain took over. I picked up a stick and I hit her again and again. I wasn't the only one. People threw bricks, chains, sticks. No one stopped. She had destroyed so many lives. That night we left her beaten. I thought I would feel relief, but I didn't. I felt empty. The next morning, we heard the news. She was dead. And do you know what happened? The same police who had ignored our reports for a whole year came to arrest us within hours. Me, my mother, my brothers, we were all taken. The case about my daughter closed, forgotten. But the case about her, they moved fast. They were sentenced to 3 years each. Prison is another world. I counted every day, every hour, every minute. I thought about Aisha constantly. I thought about her smile, her laugh, her tiny hands holding mine. I imagined how big she would be if she was still alive. The day I was released, it was raining. I went straight to her grave and my heart broke all over again. The rain had washed away the soil. There was no tombstone, just a small mound of mud. I sat there for hours talking to her, telling her I was sorry, that I missed her, that I'll never stop loving her. People ask me if I regret what I did. The truth, if that woman was still alive, I'll do it again. Yes, I know taking the law into our own hands was wrong. Yes, I know violence doesn't bring back the dead. But when the law fails you, when people who are supposed to protect you do nothing, what choice do you have? Please keep your children close. Watch them, because evil is real and sometimes it lives next door. I'm still haunted by that woman's face, by my daughter's empty shoes, by the sound of her laughter in my dreams. But most of all, I am haunted by the fact that I'll never know exactly how she spent her last moments. And that is a pain I'll carry for the rest of my life. Sharing this with you has been important to me, and I look forward to engaging with your responses in the comments. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our sisters. Let us try to talk to her in the comment section. Things, they happen for this our world. Now, wow.